I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing
Are
happening?
we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
Here it is.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not.
It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble.
Saying nothing.
At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just
Look at
glad
you, man.
made it back in one piece.
Awkward.
It's about time you showed up.
Then you'll
Now
have
throw this
gay sex?
asshole down the fucking
I
well.
doubt it.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You murderer!
My
You
wife
killed
is
Lily!
She was my
Where the
sister.
fuck do you get
what about
off?
Faith?
You think you have the right to
did
just do this to
everything you
people?
said.
You're a fucking crook!
You should be
Fucking
ashamed.
shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie.
I don't
You
mean
gave the
to
order.
interrupt you, Miss White. But
You
I
might as
thought
well
it
try
would
to
be
get as much as you
unwise
can
to
on
proceed
top
with
of them,
such
but I
faulty
don't think this is going to
information.
go well.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the
crap.
motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff.
damn it.
Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
That, you gotta
Don't
say.
worry about it. It's done.
Justice has already been dispatched. Bigby
God damn
executed
it.
him.
He's... what?
It's self-defense.
So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
Appreciates that.
Yay.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf,
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
aiding and
yeah.
providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and
condescending
sale
prick.
of magical artifacts.
I'm not gonna interrupt.
Now, is there anything you would like to say?
Here we go.
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you
Stop
didn't.
the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
I know you're
yeah.
responsible. You've been behind all of this from the beginning. So cut the shit.
We all know who you are. We know what you've
Just
done.
give it up already.
So incite a
The
mob.
Crooked Man has committed
what she
crimes against this
decided at the
government
beginning.
and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where
well.
it fucking belongs.
That's right.
Let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat
Witch hunts.
everyone fairly,
Witch hunts.
even
This
when
needs
they
to be-
don't deserve
You
it.
need to make things go back to the way they were. Ruin every progress
This
you've
is
done, Evie.
ridiculous.
It's the
Okay.
only way you can put him away.
Alright.
Now I get to see the big bad
You have
boss
the
he gets
floor.
to be.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your
Okay.
point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
You've
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg.
Give me a break. You're so full of
Probably
shit.
just-
Well, I
Maybe
thought
what
we could
Georgie
discuss
said.
this like civilized people,
What?
but apparently
For
that isn't
fuck's
going
sake.
to happen.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby, when you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions.
It was a
I
trap.
to cooperate.
You weren't
You got attacked by
We were
multiple
trying to set
fucking
me up. Your
bloody
people
bears.
tried to kill me.
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end.
Jesus.
They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
Oh
I really
man.
hope you're going somewhere with this.
I
Oh.
see, you want to
fool.
cut right to the point.
You fool.
You're gonna say that after every decision you make?
Explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
You're not serious. I know what you do to people. I've seen it firsthand. What you did to Faith. The way you manipulated her. Do
since
you
you
really
saved his
think
life,
any
he's
of those
helpful.
girls were free?
Dang.
Do you really think Faith
I'm
wanted
sorry,
to...
Lawrence. I'm sorry that your wife came to me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my best judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your
Kinda.
government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street
Yeah.
corners, I was there to look
Yep.
out for you,
Yes,
You
but
took advantage
wasn't
of
I?
him.
You're the fucking problem.
he did control
not
Crane.
us.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands.
You saved her
Everything
tree.
that
It's gonna be okay.
mattered Anyway,
Yeah.
with nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but
Yeah.
Yay.
Good guy, Big B. Woo.
you were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that
Oh,
true?
no.
I know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk
oh,
about
we're
this.
not?
Bigby just
This
means
is
that
important, and I'm glad it's being talked about.
you know why I asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Like you did with her?
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you from people like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Crooked Man's been
Big B's got a face
exploiting
everyone can trust, right?
exploiting your
Yeah.
hope
A
for
little
a
bloody,
better
but
life.
It's alright.
You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you?
No, he
Just
didn't.
cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
This is working.
I think so.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yay.
Still afraid of
We got
him,
the dope on our
even
side.
now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over.
Yeah, we got
And those
Bluebeard,
girls
that
will
magnificent
have their
looking man.
justice.
Oh, it's working. It's working.
Oh my god.
You pulled it off, Evie.
Yay.
Proud of you. This is a clap for you. Hey, look. That guy
Yay.
agreed.
Good. Very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
You won't be able to talk your way out of this, crooked man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. It just
Of
means...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Where are you going with this?
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's
shit.
actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Well, you thought she was dead.
Right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
She
You
wasn't
can't
involved.
be
She
serious.
wasn't involved.
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right
Yeah.
before you decided to kidnap him.
It was
What's
for
the back
his
of
own
Crane?
protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
This
crimes.
isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them.
They'll throw you under as
Please.
well.
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean,
reason
a
we're
certain
here.
level of privilege should be afforded to
To who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it
You didn't
leaks
kill
to
him.
our dear citizens?
Which you didn't mean you didn't do them favors.
Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
What?
Excuse me,
I-
dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, Elizabeth?
What's she doing here?
Oh man. This could go
I'd
either
like to.
way.
I need to say something.
You're nothing but nice to her. I think it's gonna be okay.
Bluebeard.
What?
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
Please be good, please
You
be
probably don't remember
Stop.
me.
good. Here it comes.
I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't know
Just
what
shut
you-
up.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I think she's on your
Enslaved us
side.
for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body.
No, I guess.
Did you kill her? Did he?
No.
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We
No,
need to
no, breathe.
establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think I
Narissa.
know-
My name is Narissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker.
Yay!
That's
Yes.
a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
And this just confirms it.
Okay.
He made Georgie do it. It was
Yay!
always Georgie
Yay!
would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say
Oh,
it.
are they alive?
I
'Cause that'd
hope
be
so.
useful.
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me?
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well,
I hope they have an option for dispatch
Now,
justice.
for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
Well, you can't hurt anyone.
How
who's
can we
dead.
be sure he
Yes,
won't
yes.
escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed
So we
already?
get rid
It's
of
too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of
We
here.
can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up!
I don't know.
Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable
Wow,
punishment.
only
So I
Jesus.
think
This
we...
is going nowhere.
Someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
Make
We
a
should
vote.
have a vote. Make it
Oh,
democratic.
no.
Do you
Well,
really
Make it a
think
vote.
that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
Nah.
What about him?
He was appointed.
Yes.
He's the only
Yes.
official representative.
Be the law.
He should be
You
the
wanted to
judge.
kill him in the first place.
That makes
Wait,
sense
what?
to me. I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
God.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Kill him. Kill him. It's not murder, it's execution. It's legal.
do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
Oh, God. What? Damn it. Damn it.
Everyone,
Damn it.
Not this way.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I hope both of you go down the wishing well.
Me too.
Do it.
Okay.
Fight it.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment.
This moment where you defended
Me
yourself?
when you try to sleep.
Oh, no.
Finish it.
No.
What do
Okay.
you
We
do?
can
Yeah.
You had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you can't
What
be
he's
serious.
done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't
No,
the
they're not going to
way.
remember that in a good way.
The right thing.
Yes. There's a way.
What you got?
All
Hear it
right.
out.
Do it.
Or just do it.
They're going to send him to space. The Phantom Zone, where he's stuck in a mirror. Be rad.
What?
Put him in the Phantom Zone.